My name is Ralph Schweitzer. I'd like to talk to you about a bold idea outlined in my book called Eliminate the IRS with a 5% flat income tax. The IRS has too much power. Politicians have given the IRS power for the sake of controlling people, for the sake of controlling the population. Deductions are power. Did you know that there are 74,000 pages of IRS tax law and regulations? Did you know that there are thousands and thousands of ways that you can get into trouble and never know when you're breaking the tax law? What I'm proposing in my new book, Eliminate the IRS with a 5% flat tax, is that every form of income, whether it be capital, corporate profits, or earned wages, is taxed at 5%. That would boost the economy and take a very powerful agency out of our lives. It would probably reduce the tax code from about 74,000 pages where it currently stands to probably 500 pages. Can you imagine the extra money in the economic system just by not taxing everybody at the current rates? Now, under my plan, there'll be no deductions, no exemptions, and everybody would be taxed at 5%. From the student at McDonald's to the corporate executive, you'd be taxed at 5%. Here's an example of how much more money into the system there would be. Just for simplicity, let's say a wife and a husband jointly earn $100,000. After deductions, which are used to reduce your tax burden, you're about in a 21% tax bracket. That's $21,000 from your taxes if you make $100,000 jointly. That means you get to keep $79,000. Under my plan, only $5,000, which is 5% of that $100,000 of joint income, would be taxed. Only $5,000. You'd get to keep $95,000. That would be $16,000 in a family's pocket, extra, so they could buy cars, they could buy furniture, put their children into schools, fix up the house. Now multiply that by 200 million families in the United States. All that extra money going into the economy would be a boost and a boom for the economy. Also, in my book, I propose an idea to save Social Security. Currently, Social Security contributions are up to about $110,000 of earned wages a year. So if you're not at $110,000, you're paying into Social Security. I believe the rate is 6.2% of your gross paycheck. Once you hit $110,000 of this year, contributions stop. So let's take a person like LeBron James, who makes $20 million a year. His first paycheck, he pays into Social Security. After that, he doesn't pay anymore. What I'm proposing is remove the caps. Everybody in this country contributes to Social Security. It's part of our social fabric. Everybody pays all year long. 6.2% of their gross pay. It doesn't get capped. That would save Social Security. And to most people, it wouldn't make a difference because they pay all year anyways. Anyways, this is my book. Eliminate the IRS with a 5% flat income tax. With this, we basically take the teeth out of a very powerful agency who takes our freedoms away. We take the teeth out of politicians who take our freedoms away. And we have a boost to the economy. We can also have a budget surplus by the extra money coming into the federal government. And that surplus can be used to pay off the national debt. It's up on Amazon. I'm not trying to sell a book. I'm trying to sell an idea. Thank you.